We're in the Space Zone, and we're with Nyesha from Lockheed Martin. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, you know what? The modern world would not be able to function without what we do in space, I think. And I don't think enough people know about this. So tell us what Lockheed Martin are doing and why are you in the Space Zone? Because we know Lockheed Martin, they're such a massive company, all kinds of different things, but why are you in the Space Zone?
Oh, a variety of reasons. So anything from what you see behind us, we have satellites, amazing for communication, for weather prediction, climate, everything all around that sort of scope. Launch, obviously launching the satellites, but we have projects associated with launch as well that we're working on. And things like what you see here, so what you've just seen the kids playing with.
So things like kind of robots and coding, where does that fit into what you guys do?
So the Mars rover, everyone's heard of the Mars rover.
Yes.
So that is replicating that with other models, with other technologies. That's how it all fits in.
And so what do they have to do? In fact, there's the kind of weird blue things that I'm standing on, and I probably shouldn't be standing on them.
What we've done is we've created a track with the blue sort of. They are actually frisbees, but we've used them to replicate cones.
Okay.
And what we've got is we've got an end point and a start point. And what they have to do is measure the distance of the track, and then using the measurement of the revolution of the wheel, calculate how many rotations it would take the Mars rover or whatever we're using to move up the track.
So it's a little bit of, they've got to think about it, plus a little bit of coding,
plus a little bit of coding, a little bit of thinking how's the best way to calculate the revolution of the wheel, and also thinking about obstacles. So we can also adapt this to make it go around corners, to avoid obstacles, and so on, which we might do throughout the day.
Fun. Here's my question. Why are events like this important? Like you're going to be seeing hundreds of kids today.
Yes. So growing up, I joined Lockheed Martin because I heard about them through university. But growing up, I never had events like this, particularly as a woman in the STEM world. I think it's really important to get to know different careers, different career opportunities. I never thought I'd end up in a defence company, never mind working within the space arena. And I didn't think that was ever a possibility for me growing up. And I think it's such a great opportunity for kids to be involved in this from a very young age.
Good, and especially in the Northeast as well. I mean, the Northeast is such a, when we think about the Northeast, historically, it's a big engineering city. We think of shipbuilding, we think of coal, but the future is very, very different. And I think of, building ships, we don't do that in the Northeast anymore, but things like building satellites, it's exactly the kind of thing that we should be doing.
Yeah, it's obviously great for the job market, but great for education. At the moment, there's such a big hub down in the south for all of this sort of thing. And I think bringing it up into the Northeast, creating jobs for the community is never a bad thing. It's always a good thing. Exactly.
Nyesha, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
I hope you don't go too crazy today. There's like 3,000 kids going to be...
Kids and frisbees
Kids, frisbees, robot sugar. It's a heady mix.